You know, every now and then I look out my window and I say, geez, I can't see out my window. What the fuck's going on? Reason, I painted over it.
Yep.
Now you think, that's unwise, man. What the fuck is that all about? Why envision a day when I project films onto my window? Unfortunately, it's not entirely painted through, so they'll be transparent and visible through the other side, and the neighbors will all be like, that guy's looking at gay-ass porn.
Yep.
And a sad day that will be. But until that day happens, I'll have normal movies, and you'll have normal games, and some music, because this is a movie, music, and games all. Hit that music!
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Everything goes in the house and out from Copyland.
Gay ass porn. That's the shit.
So we're now going to ignore the fact that I mentioned that I will be watching gay-ass porn on a projector.
Yeah, it's
And
not
we're
great.
going to move on to this. Now, I did manage to get a steal this month. You know, I hit the right spots, and this is before I had to fix the old car.
We hit the local savers and regretted our lives.
That's a story all of its own.
Yeah, it is.
But, yeah, man, I hit a few spots, and some of the stuff you saw in the other haul video, plus these movies, with the exception of like 5 of them, I got for less than 100.
Pretty good.
So I did some finagling.
Yeah.
There was some good deals around. Let's talk about them. I'll go first since I got Tane Gillian here.
Yeah, you do.
First off, Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Yeah.
the Coppola version. Love this fucking movie. Gary Oldman's is the shit. Keanu Reeves not so much,
No,
but
that accent only beaten by Tom Hardy's horrible Eddie Brock accent.
I don't know, man. Keanu Reeves is pretty bad in this.
It's still bad.
Keanu Reeves is so bad in this. You just wonder why the fuck they cast him in it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He's like surrounded by all these like high caliber actors.
Yeah, we got Gary Oldman,
up-and-comers.
Hopkins.
Yeah, and then you got
Winona Ryder was at the height of her career at the time.
You got stanky ass Keanu Reeves before he was even like in
before-
anything cool.
Before he was cool. Before he
He was
was...
freaking Bill and Ted. That's
Yeah.
right, he was both of them.
And we love that movie because there's nothing about
Yeah.
that fucking movie that said this guy should be in an adaptation of a classic.
Although, Socrates.
Yeah. Look, this movie kicks ass. Anthony Hopkins is awesome as Van Helsing. Best Van Helsing ever.
Yeah.
And
I'd suck him.
Gary Oldman is definitely suck-worthy as the
definitely.
the Grandmaster Sucker.
I would let him suck me.
Speaking of sucking,
That's the
I
word.
would definitely suck on Angelina Jolie's teat, at least when she had some, I guess. And this
Before
was
she was a skeleton.
yeah, this is Maleficent. I haven't seen Maleficent, but you know, just stylistically speaking, I'm interested. And this is pre having no teats, so that's a thing too. But it was $3, so I mean, can't beat that.
At our
Brand new, no less.
at the freaking Goodwill too. That was
Yeah.
weird.
They were like, what the fuck is this thing doing here? It's brand new, and they clearly all wanted it once I got up there.
I do want to say that you had the choice between a Werner Herzog film and Maleficent, and you picked a Maleficent.
Because this one was brand new,
True.
and the Herzog one wasn't. And it was a 50-50. I would have definitely picked the Herzog if it was new. But, you know how that goes sometimes. Herzog's my boy, is what I'm saying. Don't hate me, Hertz.
you hurts his feelings.
Now, could have picked Herzog over this if it
Yeah.
was the same day. But it's Hancock. Now, it's worthy to note that I already have this on
Yeah, you
DVD.
do. So now you're a double owner of cock.
I'm double Hancocking, hand over cock. But I really like this movie. I think it was ahead of its time. I hope you enjoy it when we see it. Pretty cool, man.
Isn't it written by the dude that created Breaking Bad or something like that?
Let's find out real quick. No? Oh, yeah. He was one of the co-writers.
Yeah.
Vince Gilligan. Now, Wes Anderson is another favorite writer-director, and this is the Grand Budapest Hotel. I didn't get to see this because I was locked up, but it looked very interesting. It looked fun. A hotel movie is always fun,
This is not the movie that Owen Wilson wanted to kill himself in,
thankfully.
so that's good.
Or I don't know if it's thankfully.
Yeah.
I kind of want him dead. Marmaduke, man. He made Marmaduke.
Shit.
Then I got Sisters. Now, I haven't seen the unrated cut, but I did see the regular cut, the R-rated cut, I guess. And I liked it quite a bit. John Cena was the shit in it, oddly enough.
Yeah, it is weird.
And, and I like Tina Fey because she's hot and funny.
Yeah.
Hot and funny is a hard combination to come by.
I would lick her freaking anus, dude.
Yeah, there was a period of time there where you were all up in the Tina Fey
I still am. It's just she's not on screen that much anymore.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I can't.
She's puppeteering.
I can't suck A's as much.
Now this is the movie Stoker, which was written. It was directed by Park Chan-wook, which is of course.
Oh, Park Chan?
He's pretty. What? Parka, fucking skeleton man.
Freaking vampiros farting in the back.
Park Chan-wook, of course, made his name with movies like The Host, etc. But the reason I bought this, I haven't seen it, but the reason I bought it was because fucking Michael Scofield of Prison Break wrote it.
That is the worst reason I bought it.
Look, I'm not gonna say Scofield's my boy, Wentworth Miller. The only black gay man that looks neither black nor gay.
I was about to say.
How the fuck does that happen?
Fun fact, he's black and gay.
Yeah. Anyway, if you've ever seen Prison Break, every time you see Michael, just think, that's a black gay man. There's nothing about him that says, I'm black or gay. He's a white guy that acts completely straight.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm generalizing with the gayness because not every gay guy is like swishing around, but you know what I mean. But anyway.
Well, they are swishing, but they're normally swishing caca and other guys' balls.
Anyway, I want to see how he works out as a writer. I know the director's capable, of course, and has a good cast. Next up is Devil's Rejects. Now, I think this is Rob Zombie's best movie thus far, anyway. And, I just had to get it, man. It was fucking $5. Come on, man. Uncut version. I'm down with the clown. It's a little hard to watch.
Well, yeah, it is.
It is, man. But I think it's the best he ever got at making all the things that make up a Rob Zombie movie work together. Yeah. Which is something he doesn't always get.
When freaking Eper and Roper give it 2 thumbs up, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, you should have read the blurb, which was...
it's alright.
It's okay, guys. Ebert. Before that, of course, came House of a Thousand Corpses, which is one of our favorite movies to see around October time. It's a blast. It's hilarious. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's an ode to 70s psychedelia and hellbilly movies.
It's got Dwight from The Office.
Yeah, Dwight from The Office.
So that's
cool. And more importantly, it's got Sherry Moon Zombie's ass. So very important, I think.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass,
she's also 1,000 by the way.
This has nothing to do with ass, but I said that. I also got this because, of course, I love Evil Dead. But namely, I love Evil Dead 1 and 2, and this had both of them, and it was $5.
Yeah.
It didn't include Army of Darkness, because I'm one of the few people that will say this, and I think you will too. We kind of don't like Army of Darkness. Don't hate it. It's not something that we watch often.
It's one of those that you like, but then the more you watch it, you're like, man, this freaking is not good.
It's not. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Once Evil Ash comes in,
half of it's really good.
Yeah, half of it's funny and cool. Silly and ridiculous and over the top fun.
But then half of it sucks my shithole out.
Just feel like killing myself for the second half, man. Yeah. I do like the uncut version. With the alternate ending
added in.
Yeah. But still, it's not enough for me to like it so much that I would buy it on a tight budget.
When even the commentary track is just them going, "Ooh, this is a stinker, isn't it?"
Yeah, if you want proof, even the filmmakers are like, this is not good.
One of the best commentary tracks I've ever heard in my life is freaking Evil Dead 2. And the difference between Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness is just them being like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. You could hear the fun they had with Evil Dead 2 and them being like, what? With Army of Darkness.
And yeah, it's a stinker. Yeah. There's nothing more to say. It fucking licks.
mini review.
Ash versus Evil Dead made up for it.
Yeah, it did. Then it got canceled.
This is from Andres Muschietti, I'm sorry. The guy that directed It. No, haven't seen it. Wanted to see it. I guess now we can.
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
Mama.
Guillermo
del Toro produced it. Yeah. And I found this, man. This is one of my favorite. I'm a big fan of exorcism movies in general, possession movies in general.
I'm a fan of demons.
And mainly it's because of the more religious themes in them. Not the demons.
I beat you right to it.
But,
I'm afraid of demons.
Yeah, man. I've always had a hard time finding this on Blu-ray. And I found it for $3.
The uncut version.
The uncut version, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite. Exorcism of Emily Rose. I love that movie, man. Then here's a movie that I know by this time in the series, people are like, fuck this series, man. Yeah. We haven't even finished our reviews on the series.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for you to pick up the
Yeah.
slack on the next one.
Shit.
We haven't even finished our reviews.
We hit the wall.
Yeah, and we weren't even at the bad ones yet.
No.
But yeah, Hellraiser is a long and storied history with bad production.
Yeah.
And, you know, anyway, it tires people out to watch them, I guess. And we'll finish that series hopefully soon. But because I want you to get to Judgment,
Yeah.
which is the most recent one, and I fucking love this movie. Now, there's still some low production. It's inherent in the fact that this movie didn't cost much to make.
Yeah.
I don't even think it cost $1 million.
It wasn't even. Yeah. It wasn't even $1 million, and it was released straight to DVD.
Yeah. Less than $1 million, straight to DVD. It's a labor of love, though, from the guy that's been doing the effects since part 4, and he also was part of the team in part 3. But it's a labor of love, and it's possibly the one that is closest to Clive Barker's style of writing. Not necessarily just Hellraiser, but his style in terms of characters and the topics that he tackles. This is the closest, and it achieves a lot with so little. I loved it, man. I love this fucking movie. Judgment was pretty badass. Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but fuck them. Next is a movie that's awesome. It's basically Night of the Living Dead with werewolves.
I heard it'd be called Predator with werewolves recently. I don't know if that's
Yeah, I mean, there's the military
I
aspect.
remember really liking this, but the one thing I remember of this movie is someone gets gutted and they freaking super glue their guts
Yeah,
back in.
which works, by the way.
I know.
But anyway,
You know how I know?
Huh.
Dog soldiers.
now there you go.
It taught me.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
This is Neil Marshall's one of Neil Marshall's early movies, Dog Soldiers. It's awesome, man. If you haven't seen this, it's one of the great werewolf movies, and there's not a lot of those.
It's actually about a bunch of Pomeranians that go into Vietnam. It's pretty gritty.
And they're really, really fucking mad.
Yeah.
Not scary, though.
No.
Next is Zack Snyder's remake, or reimagining, I suppose, written by James Gunn, no less.
I gotta correct you. Our boy Zack Snyder,
Yes, our
directed
boy.
by or written by our boy James Gunn. Hashtag James Gunn did nothing wrong, unless it comes out that he did those people, in which case he did do something wrong, and TDS is not.
But somebody that definitely didn't do anything wrong, that's right, definitely didn't do anything wrong, was George A. Romero, on which original work this is based.
That's the entire hashtag. By the way.
Yeah, that's the title of the movie. This is the Dawn of the Dead reimagining, remake, whatever you want to call it. This was really good, man. Is it as cool as the original? No, the original has a lot more character substance.
Yeah.
But this is fucking awesome. I mean, there's just no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's bad. If you don't like this movie, you're a douchebag.
The one thing that sucked was the baby.
Yeah,
I
the
mean-
baby scene wasn't cool, but
Even that, you
Even
can
that
forgive
was
the
okay.
Baby, yeah. Bing Rames is in it, isn't he?
now Bing.
So that's great.
Bing Sting, as I like to call it. I don't know what that means, but
That's
anyway,
terrible.
I found this 4-pack. Again, $3. Can't beat that.
that's pretty
It's
good.
Hostel 1 and 2, the uncut versions.
Yeah.
I love Hostel Part 2. I like Hostel 1.
Fun fact: a stroke did a Hostel 2 once. Not gonna give explanation as to what.
I hope it was
scene.
something sexy, not the gore and carnage.
That's exactly what I'm not gonna give. You gotta freaking come up with to what I stroked it to.
But it also includes Hollow Man 1 and 2. Now, Hollow Man 1 I saw in the theater,
Yeah.
and it was Paul Verhoeven's last American movie before he said "fuck the American movie system"
Yeah.
and left. They mutilated the movie basically. This is the director's cut,
Interesting.
but I know it's still not exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
So there's that, but it's
I-
closer to his vision anyway.
I wanted to see Hollow Man, which was I don't know if that was part of your choice to get this,
Yeah.
but the reason why I want to see it is because I heard Verhoeven talk about it during production, and it sounded really interesting. And then apparently it got mutilated. So
Yeah, he was really going for something closer to what the Invisible Man was all about, which is how this power corrupts. This thing would make somebody go to the edges of sanity. So I mean, we'll see how it fares the second go round, especially the director's cut. And Hollow Man 2, which I haven't seen and probably is not that great. I don't know. Can't say until I've seen it. But it's definitely not a Verhoeven
it's
flick.
definitely not gonna have a Kevin Bacon penis. So
So yeah, the first one has invisible dick. How can you be fucking invisible
still show your
and your
dick.
dick still shows? It happened. Thank you, Kevin Bacon, you asshole. Somebody that was an asshole was Alfred Hitchcock, but he was also a fantastic director. And Psycho's my favorite movie of his. Even though I know he's done better movies like North by Northwest and Vertigo, this will remain my favorite forever. I love it. I love it to pieces.
Fichos?
$3. Can't beat that. Get that. Get that.
Ficho?
This is a movie that I controversially said was better than Gremlins, and I stand by that. It's Krampus. Specifically this Krampus, the Michael Dorothy directed one. Not the 1 million imitations that came out around that time. Yeah, this is great, man. I love this movie. It's hilarious. It's campy, but at the same time, it brings in all these cool things that we loved about horror, like physical effects and outrageous, crazy scenarios.
And Adam Scott.
And Adam Scott, yeah, of
Fun
course.
fact, Krampus is actually about a college campus in which everybody gets cramps.
Yeah, it's really boring.
It's not good.
What is not boring, though, nay, what is beloved, is fucking Paddington, bitches!
This might be the greatest film known to man.
$5 for Paddington? You damn right I'm gonna get that shit.
Look, if I had the money, I would have gotten a copy for myself, too.
Should have told me, I would have gotten you one.
Damn it.
Anyway, instead you got the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Then I
sound so regretful.
I got Neighbors 2, because I intended on getting Neighbors 1, then I forgot to get Neighbors 1.
So that's good.
I haven't seen them, but, I usually like Seth Rogen movies, and I was like, I was willing to gamble, but now I just got part 2, so what the fuck? Better not suck.
Yeah.
On the plus side, it's got Chloe Grace Moretz in it.
Yeah,
so.
I think she has a bikini on or some shit, if I remember correctly.
Sold. Next is one of my favorite sci-fi flicks that I know people didn't like a lot, and that's Prometheus. Grand scale sci-fi at its best, in my opinion. Fuck the haters. I love this movie, man. It ruined absolutely nothing about aliens. Fight me. Nothing.
Covenant ruined everything.
Covenant fucked everything up for Aliens and Prometheus, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's more the audience's fault because they didn't get into the groove. Now you got me this.
Into the groove.
Man, I'm gonna ignore the shit out
That
of
was the thing I did.
You got me this for my birthday.
Yeah.
And
You didn't bring
Scooby-Doo.
the other thing.
Oh yeah, there was a Stephen King box set that I'm just now looking at from here.
Yeah.
So that's also a thing.
Yeah.
But you get me. I will mention this Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, what the shit?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Even though this was written by James Gunn, but they
Hashtag James Gunn. No, I'm not going into that again.
They notoriously made him cut it from an R-rated movie into a PG movie, right? Yeah, PG movie. And so a lot of that kind of like wink, wink, nudge, nudge flavor he had to it was gone. But enough of his script remained in it so that this is the perfect mixture of the cartoon and something that's self-referential. And I actually kind of enjoyed the fucking movie. What can I say, man? Is it perfect? No, of course not. But it's pretty much what the cartoon should be and is, only more self-aware. So what the fuck? It's Scooby-Doo. I mean, what the fuck you expect? Yeah. Fucking Chopin, fucking masterpieces of music here?
Freaking
no.
It's not Snackadoo.
No, I will not stand by Scooby-Doo 2, which sucks my donkey dick dry. Finally.
You want to mention those Stephen King movies? Or
Well, they're too far to get, but basically it was a box set of Stephen King movies, including Dead Zone, Pet Sematary, The Stand. The Stand alone is worth it. Langoliers, Golden Years, and Graveyard Shift.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
That's a thing.
So that's pretty cool. All the Paramount-owned movies, basically, and CBS-owned movies. And then, finally I got Aronofsky's Mother, which I haven't seen, but it divided audiences everywhere, so that's enough for me to get it. Then I love Aronofsky, man. He's one of my favorite filmmakers. So yeah, I don't know if I'll like it, but I know it'll be interesting at the very least. What I do know I like is Aronofsky's Noah, which again was a divisive movie, especially because of the Christian audience's reaction to it. But we saw it recently. And even you agreed. This is a badass motherfucking movie, man. Yeah. And it's got a score that I have been listening to nonstop.
Now, if you're going to see this for the first time, don't be turned off by the cheap-ass looking text in the beginning crawl. And just wait. It's going to be a little weird at first, but then you'll get what the movie's doing, and it'll be really good.
Yeah. We live in an age when a lot of people don't really know about biblical texts or...
Like that?
Yeah. or anything related to them, especially. If they don't know the fucking biblical text, much less anything closely related to it. I
do want to say that.
So the movie has to build that up.
Yeah, we come from like a pretty religious family, at least back in the day. So we're kind of familiar with the story. But even then, this adds a lot of shit that is not in the Bible.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. As someone who, you know, because of our grandma knew a lot about this stuff, it was cool to see new shit put in there.
Yeah.
That adds to the story.
New shit that's actually old shit.
Yeah, and that
which
makes
is
sense,
what a lot of people criticized about it. And I was like, have you fucking read anything, you fools?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a fucking badass movie, whichever way you want to cut it. Fucking awesome, man. I loved it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Russell Crowe's in it, so it's
Russell
okay.
Crowe as the baddest asses Noah ever.
Yeah.
Who the fuck ever thought that would be a thing? Anyway, what do you got in the old media department there? Chum Bucket Bill is your new name, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been notoriously against Sony, and I do have critiques about the console.
This is why you were fucking bankrupt this
Yes,
month?
that is why I was bankrupt. Well, no, I didn't have to. I borrowed money to get the thing, and I could have paid it off slowly, but I paid a big chunk of it just because I felt bad borrowing so much money. So I didn't have to, but I did. Anyway, I got that just to play Spider-Man, but I did get other games.
Mm-hmm.
I do have critiques about the console. Kind of want to make a video. Probably won't.
God of War 3?
Yeah.
4? 3?
They only made, unfortunately, they only re-released the third one. And what kind of sucks is they upscaled everything except for the cutscenes. So it is a rare case of the game looks better than the cutscenes. But everything else is upscaled, so it's pretty cool. The game's pretty rad. This is one of the few games you played.
Yeah. I will say that my favorite of the God of Wars was part 2.
I think 2 is still the best one.
But part 3 was pretty cool.
We haven't played the new one, so we can't judge that. But that was pretty cheap.
Sucking on my Musel.
That was pretty cheap. Cheaper than Musel, surprisingly.
No, Musel's pretty cheap.
I got
Next.
Horizon Zero Dawn because it was cheap, and I heard a lot of good things. I don't know what this is about. I know there's like freaking robot chickens in it, so that's cool.
I mean, you got me sold with that.
It is apparently what one of Becky Lynch's WrestleMania looks is based on, though. The character in that.
Oh, interesting. Because of her ass.
Just because of that, yeah.
Yeah. That's literally...
No, okay, I have this game on 360, and I wasn't going to get this, but it was on clearance in Walmart for like a millicent, which is cool because it's still really expensive everywhere else. So I got this for a millicent, and that's Bullet Storm.
I like how you don't even know the name.
I don't remember the name. Which was one of the freaking funnest and most unique shooters when this was released back in the 360 day. Now this is just an upscale, but it does include all the DLC and everything, and for some ass reason it includes a way to play as Duke Nukem throughout the entire game with fully voiced lines.
You know what? At this point, it's for people that can't wait to buy something. At this point, it's wisest to just wait for these badass editions that come out later.
Yeah, like Horizon Zero Dawn, you can get the game for $50, or you can get the complete edition for freaking $20.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the best Duke Nukem game that we're ever gonna get. It's just the DLC pack with him in it, because shit forever sucked my dick off.
Fucking works. Next, Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection.
This was one of the reasons why I envied PlayStation as a Xbox user, is that they have Uncharted, and it is a freaking great series. I never finished the third one, but now I can because this pack has all three. It does not include the multiplayer, but that's okay because the multiplayer kind of sucked.
He kind of looks like Adam Scott in these pictures.
He actually kind of looks like Nathan Fillion in the game, which is interesting because everybody wanted Nathan Fillion to play him, but the guy that plays him is a freaking actor, so they could have just gotten him to play him.
I bet he feels like shit.
He probably does. Although, he's in every single game ever, so probably not.
If he was Owen Wilson, he would have killed himself.
Yeah, he would have. And this is the reason why I bought the damn PS4, and I gotta say, it's freaking worth it, dude. It's great. I was telling you a story about this. Now, I tell stories in a horrible way, so I'm hoping that I didn't make it sound like shit. But, when this game gets New Game Plus, because I did 100% it, have every single achievement in it, it's that good. When it gets New Game Plus, I kind of want you to watch me play it. I know it doesn't sound cool, but it's just because of the story. It's good.
I mean, I've watched men scratch their asses in front of me for 5 years, so this will be a fucking severe upgrade.
That's a good point. I don't know when that's coming up, but that is going to be an addition. It's just you can play it again with all your powers and shit. And I also got this at freaking Family Dollar for a cent. Check your Family Dollar, by the way. They have a lot of used games. Uncharted 4. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I haven't played it.
All right. Next.
Those are all my games.
Uh-huh.
I did get a couple digitals, and I'll shout those out. I got the Warriors because it was $2, and we watched the movie recently. I got Red Dead Revolver because it was like $2. I also got Last of Us because it was $6, I think, and the 2 Destroy All Humans because they were $3 each.
I'm telling you, man, those deals creeping
dude,
up.
We freaking we
Clean,
raped people.
clean house.
Well, yeah, yours was better than me saying raped people.
How does getting deals equate to raping?
I don't know. Wallet rape? I don't know.
I guess.
Got a John Fogerty CD.
I can't open it, so I'm just going to do this.
So that's a thing. I'm a fan.
Okay.
It's a live album.
After you're equating getting deals to rape, that's all you can come up with.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
And I got Greta Van Fleet. Well, what is this? A freaking LP or EP or whatever?
No, this is the LP.
It's pretty great. I'll talk about them more right now because I do have a couple more. But first,
I also got a copy of this, and then my CD player stopped working.
yeah, so that's good.
So that's fucking good. That was right before. That was a harbinger of my car breaking down.
Yeah, it really was. You got me this.
Yeah, I found a used but still cool copy of Black Sabbath's "We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll."
Yep.
Got some classics on here, man. The fucking Wizard's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Little fucking Gandalf walking around and shit. playing little fucking tunes.
Playing a little puzzle.
War Pigs.
What?
Paranoid. Iron Man. Oh, it's got like 50 damn records in it, huh? 2?
Yeah, it's got 2.
Cool. Let's see, we got a fucking changes. Got like changes. You know, I heard that damn song like 10,000 times in prison.
Why?
I don't know.
All right.
Sweet Leaf, Children of the Grave, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, N.I.B. Snowblind, underappreciated classic.
Yeah.
It's about cocaine. So
I don't
that's
know.
a thing.
I don't know most of these songs, but I will know them.
You will know them. That's why I got it, because you're a fool when it comes to the Sab.
Yeah, I really am actually.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding with that.
Yeah.
That was actually laced with hatred.
Shit. So we go from one classic to another.
Now, every month, you're kind enough to give me a little bit of cash so that I actually have something to spend.
Unfortunately, we were poor this month, so I wasn't able.
Yeah, well, this month I got lucky and actually sold some stuff.
I did order you.
Yeah, you got me
a little treat that's coming.
Suspiria,
Oh, yeah,
2-disc, Blu-ray,
that little treat got ruined.
4K remaster. Suspiria is my favorite horror movie ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, every month you're kind enough to give me something, and so I was like, man, you know what? I got a little something this month. Thankfully, this was before the car broke down.
No shit.
So I'm gonna get him something,
Yeah.
and I went. I intended to get you a Dio or a Danzig album. So I don't know if I did this good or bad, but I ended up instead trading in for the Black Sabbath and this one that you're about to show. But I'll try to trick you by giving you this first. a copy of Hal Lone Pine.
Now,
Sings his all-time favorite. Who the fuck cares what your favorites are, douche? Look at you.
interestingly enough, when I did a Google search of Hal Lone Pine, no results came up except for the fact that he was married to some chick that actually did accomplish something.
Who was relevant.
Unlike freaking Hal Lone Pine, which probably died alone.
I mean, that's why he's Lone Pine. You couldn't even find his last name, huh?
No, it's just apparently this is just the stage name he went by, Hal Lone Pine.
Now I found this at a Goodwill because I'm not gonna pay more than 1 cent for Hal Lone Pine, and I was buying it, and the chick, you know, they kind of grabbed it. She grabbed it from this end, so the actual album fell out and hit the floor with a resounding. I'm surprised it didn't shatter.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like in pristine condition. What the fuck?
Freaking no one listened to Hal Lone Pine.
Nobody even fucking put a needle on this bad boy. But anyway, it hit the floor, right? Cracked the ground, and she goes, "Oh my god, I dropped it. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "I don't give a shit, man. It's
Hal
fucking
Lone
Pine." Anyway, I did that to hide what I actually had on you.
Interestingly enough, I did look up YouTube video on Hal Lone Pine. None of them exist, but I did find one of his songs. It wasn't that bad. One good though.
And I hear Owen Wilson's going to play in the movie and
Yeah.
then really commit suicide.
Shit.
But next was the EP. Now I was aiming for the LP.
Yeah, but they didn't release it on vinyl yet.
I don't know, man. Have they?
No, I looked for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked online.
Well, that's good because I was looking for the LP,
I
but
looked
they only had
online.
the EP version.
But the listing for their album was already up,
Mm-hmm.
so that's good.
So yeah, so this is just the EP. So it's got 4 out of the 8 songs.
Yeah.
So when you do get the LP in album form, which I guess you did in the CD, you're gonna be super tired of these particular 4
Yeah.
songs. Which is what happened to me whenever I would get singles or something
Yeah.
like that. I'd be like, damn, I'm just gonna skip these.
Although I gotta say, they're pretty great.
Yeah, Greta Van Fleet, in case you don't know, in case you're under a rock, these fucking, like, what are they, like 18, 19-year-old
I
kids?
think the oldest is 21. I think.
Yeah, they basically have, just to listen at them, it's like listening to Led Zeppelin
Yeah,
again.
it's pretty weird.
It's fucking crazy, man.
The singer sounds like Led Zeppelin guy, like that. He matches the power and like intensity behind the voice. I would say the
Led
music.
Zeppelin guy.
Yeah, I would say the music is a little more rockish. You know, obviously it's a little harder than Zeppelin, but it's still kind of. It still keeps that kind of like fantasy-ish sound to it, you know? That's a horrible way of explaining it.
Yeah,
But Zeppelin has like a unique sound that this still has, even though it sounds a little bit harder.
it's very evident that their influences lie in that era of music.
Yeah,
And there's even a song in here that sounds exactly like a Zeppelin song.
yeah.
Like, if you put them side to side, the music is virtually the same. So it's clear that they're influenced by that. So I guess some people might be like, they're just ripping off the
Yeah,
sound.
that is something.
But you know what? If this is a rip-off, it's a damn good one.
That is something that I found. Apparently, there is some people who don't appreciate the fact that they just sound like Led Zeppelin.
Those same people
But to
bitch about what's on the radio.
To those people, I say, Led Zeppelin guy approved of them. So eat a dick.
Yeah, eat nasty
Like
dicks.
that Led Zeppelin guy. He's a cool guy.
I'm assuming you're meaning Robert Plant.
That's exactly what I meant. You know what's the sad part? I knew exactly what his name was, and I chose to say Led Zeppelin guy.
I mean, it could have been Jimmy Page.
Nope, it was Robert Plant.
Anyway,
I saw an interview in which he said that they sound cool, and it is obvious who they're. You know, it was kind of like tongue-in-cheeky, where he was like, "I know, you know, it's obvious who their influences are," even though they apparently at one point gave credit to Aerosmith, and he was like, "Serious about that?"
yeah, Aerosmith sucks though.
I do get a feeling. I've seen several interviews with them, and I do have a feeling that they're tired of that comparison.
Mm-hmm. So this either spells the end of this style for them, and their second album will be disastrously bad, and are so different that it'll piss off whatever they've established.
And
It's something to look forward to for sure.
I don't think it is that they're tired of the comparison. I think they're tired of hearing that
Yeah.
being the only thing that people talk about. Because I was seeing several interviews, and that's all the people say is that you sound like Led Zeppelin, and they're like, "Well, do you have anything else to freaking?" I think that's what they're tired with.
Yeah.
Which might mean certain doom, but I hope it doesn't because they sound really.
If
great.
it is the end of their run, it was good.
It was a
The
freaking
first
good
album
one.
was amazing.
And the freaking full album's not even out yet.
Yeah. So anyway, that's been our little media haul part of the haul this
It
month.
was a long one.
This is probably the most haul you're going to see
How
for a
long?
very long time because after this, no money
Nope.
for me.
Long pine.
So we'll get lots of lone pines.
Shit.
Anyway, it's been Aham, Goontic. Hit like, share, subscribe, and those notification buttons because we're out.
Let's hit him with a little lone pine.
Hit that lone pine! Don't hit that lone pine. It stinks.
Terrible.
This music's stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside the night, don't come with corpulent dudes. Movies, music, stupid sounds, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside the night.